Nation of Islamic economic. Islamic economic is defined as the systematic study of the problem of allocation of resource products of good and service and distribution output, income and wealth in an economy in the light of the Quran and the Sunnah. It has relevance for not only Muslim but also other interested in durable solution unemployment, poverty, and economic inequalities. The this described line is confronted with the description and perfection in the lack of the lead in the Quran and the Sunnah. The Sharia basis of Islamic economic with a sportive role for fiqh hold the key in building Islamic economic. The approach recommended for this purpose is reconstruction of Islamic economic rather than Islamization of economic. On the the radical side, the radical side, this paper lays emphasis on basic research for strengthening the theory of Islamic. The theory of Islamic economic to fill the knowledge gap on among other things Islamic economic system, Islamic economy, the Sharia based transaction metric, natural and role of government in modern times, and review of economic policy agenda. On the empirical side, it highlights some matters related to data and empirical work. Islamic finance. Sharia law differentiates Islamic finance for conventional finance. The Islamic financial system is contracted on economic concept specified by Sharia, a code of conduct that guides Muslim in social, economic, and political matters. Sharia promotes balance and justice and discourages behavior of excess. Some of the core ideals promoted by Sharia include the following. First, Allah is the owner of all wealth. Humans are merely the truths of wealth, which belong to Allah. Humans, humans must manage wealth according to Allah's command, which promote justice and prohibit certain activities include was or destroying resources. Second, material uh, pursuits must be balanced with an individual's spiritual needs. Muslim economic activities and pursuit of wealth should balance with the spiritual aspect of life. Third, an individual needs must be balanced with society needs. A Muslim needs to consider security in general when enjoy Allah bonds. This consideration include promoting justice in all economic activities. And then economic transaction should take place with a just, responsible, free market economy. Islamic does not restrict economic activity but instead direct it toward being responsible to other people, to the earth, and to Allah. Islam allows for the free market economy where supply and demand are decided in the market, but it directs the function of the market mechanism by imposing specific law and ethics. And then in support of the principles, Sharia prohibits uh, bus- business transaction based on the following: interest, riba. The Arabic word for interest means to increase, grow, or multiply into more than what would be due. Riba is prohibited by Islam because it creates social injustice. In a riba-based transaction, the owner of the wealth get a return without making any effort, and the browser uh, carries all the risk. And then answer tenthly. Tenthly. The Arabic word garar means uncertainty or to cheat or delude. Transactions based on garar are unclear or ambiguous. Not everyone involved know what to expect and can make an informed decision. And then gambling, Maisir and Kimar to refer to transaction that involve gambling. Maisir is the equation of wealth by chance instead of by effort. Kimar refer to a game of chance. And the last prohibit product and industries. Industries. Islam prohibits product and industry that is considered harmful to society and threat to social responsibility. Examples include alcohol, pork, prostitution, pornography, tobacco, and any product based on uncertainty or gambling.
Islamic banking and conventional banking. Islamic banks. Islamic banks are banks that carry out all their activities in accordance with Islamic muamalah laws. The legal search of Islamic bank refer to two major Muslim guidelines, namely the Al-Quran and Al-Hadith. Islamic bank recognize loans as non-commercial and exclude the form the domain of commercial transaction. Any loan given by Islamic bank must be interest-free. The relationship between customer and bank is of seller, buyer, and partner. Three principles govern Islamic finance. The first principle of equity, the second principle of participation, and last principle of ownership. Next, conventional bank. Conventional bank is a bank that carries out its activity conventionally, referring to international and national agreement, and based on state formal law. In conventional bank, almost all the financing and deposit side product are loan based. The relation between customer and bank is creditor or debtor. Conventional principle based on general rules that are met even though they are good but do not hit religious principle. With an interesting system, customer must pay interest even though they experience business loss, and there are no provision for the type of business being financed. Thank you.
Islamic banking product. Category of Sharia fundraising product. First, Wadi'ah. Second, Mudarobah. Category of Islamic bank fund distribution product. First, Murabahah. Second, Salam. Third, Istisna. Fourth, Ijarah. Fifth, Al-Qard. Category of Syariah Bank Service Product. First, Wakalah. Second, Kafalah. Third, Sarf. Fourth, Jualah. Fifth, Saran. Conventional banking product. Category of fundraising product. First, current account. Second, savings. Third, time deposit. Category of fund distribution product. Credit. Category of service product. First, transfer. Second, clearing. Third, incasso. Fourth, safe deposit box. Fifth, credit card. Sixth, banknote. Seventh, bank guarantee. Eighth, bank draft. Ninth, letter of credit. 10th, traveler's check.
Material 6. Islamic banking agronomy industry. Islamic financial products are frequently created by mimicking or mirroring conventional products. For example, in practice, the murabaha is considered to be pretty similar to conventional credit products, despite being different in theory. It is therefore no wonder the murabaha dominates the industry financial portfolio in Indonesia, accounting for more than 90% of Islamic bank financial portfolio, while musrakah and mudharabah together account for less than 2%. Ironically, murabaha has been the main contributor to hack NPF, followed by musrakah and mudharabah. The second reason pertains to the mindset as people respond to the mimicking or mirroring practice in Islamic financial products. This argument is supported by a study by Unity confirming that the main problem of Islamic banking in Indonesia stems not from the demand side. Material 7. Low market share. The failure to seize Muslim customers is the latent problem of Islamic banking in Indonesia. There are at least 4 reasons contributing to the situation. First, there have not been enough endeavor to adequately explain what Islamic finance is all about. Explaining Islamic financial product could be cumbersome to someone who does not have adequate knowledge of fiqh muamalat. Second, customers often perceive Islamic bank service as poor and expensive. Islamic bank customers often complain about the long and complicated bureaucratic transaction process, the lack of IT service, and the expense. Besides lack of regulatory support, the industry does not have fresh ideas from academics on innovation. While Malaysia took an early initiative to set up institute the takes to nurturing talent and advancing Islamic finance as a serious effort of conflict. Indonesia is a flower. Only recently have university and Hekharleni Institute begun seriously advancing the faith and offering Islamic finance program to young people. I breathing outlook is predicted.
Indonesia and Islamic banking. The presence and function of banking in Indonesia is good for all people and companies alike, who has great role and influence significant for the economy. For anticipating community needs and provide a sense of security and comfort in banking transactions, then Islamic banking emerged, which became one of the solutions for increased public trust to banking activities, especially in Indonesia. The development of Islamic banking in Indonesia has become a benchmark for the success of the existence of the Islamic economy. Islamic banks basically have enormous potential and opportunities. Growth in terms of assets has also proven that Islamic banks are the ideal bank model to promote the country's economic progress. However, in terms of service quality, Islamic banks must catch up with conventional banks which were early established. In addition, to produce productive competition between Islamic bank and conventional bank, regulations are needed banking specifically for Islamic banking so that they are able to carry out their duties without having to follow the conventional system. The prospect for Islamic monetary policy in Indonesia. The first and most urgent need at present is that stakeholders, especially those directly involved with the implementation of Islamic monetary policy, that is the central bank and the banking sector in general, and the Sharia bank or Sharia division under conventional bank in particular, should disseminate knowledge and carry out practice which are appropriate, clear, and evident to the wide public. Meanwhile, the prospect for acting Islamic monetary policy is largely determined by consistent and responsible implementation of Law Number 21 of the years 2008 and, Law Number 3 of the year 2004. Bank Syariah. Bank Indonesia, as monetary and banking authority, has stipulated 6 focus for the policy of Sharia banking in a planned and deliberate manner so that the banking and financial system can function in accordance with the Sharia. The 6 are conformance to Sharia principle, compliance with prudential aspect, development of efficiency and operational competitiveness, maintenance of system stability and benefit for national economy, improving the competence and professionals of human resources, and last, optimization of the social function of Sharia bank in facilitating social sector, improving the economic addition of the common people.